Good day everybody, welcome back to Munich, welcome back to the channel. Okay, this is not precisely 100% Munich, it's a little outside, but we are at a venue of the 1972 Olympics. And let's have a look around here at the Regattastrecke in Oberschleißheim. Yeah, this is the venue of the Olympic rowing and canoeing games. This of course needs a lot of room. It needs a 2-kilometer lake or river, sea, whatever you want. If possible, no wakes. And they decided to build it not in the city but a little outside because there was room for it, and here it is. The Regattasee, or the Regatta area. There is another lake for public bathing. It's behind these stands here, you can see on the left hand side. But this is the Olympic lake, or how you want to call it, Olympic rowing and canoeing venue. It always was pretty nice. We came by here sometimes when I was a kid on the way to our relatives in Augsburg, when the highway was not finished yet. And we stopped here regularly and had a look around. If we have this today, there are a lot of boats, rowing boats, so 4x4, 8x1, something like that. And these guys are active rowing because this is an active Olympic training center, and this is still an active venue for rowing and canoeing. Every year there's a big regatta here on these grounds in this lake, and the elite of the world, the rowing elite of the world, is here every year. It doesn't look that spectacular. Yeah, of course, with these boat hangers, how you want to call them. Now they all have these solar panels on the roof, which I think is pretty cool. The rest, yeah, these stands here on the left hand side, close to the finish line, which is where the banners are hanging, right to left over the lake. The start line is then at the very end. As mentioned, this is 2 kilometers, or how much is it, 1.25 miles. Flat water. They have 8 lanes where 8 boats can run parallel and race each other. And whoever reaches the finish line first is the winner. Not too bad. Yeah, of course, the stands over there, they are from the early 1970s. I'm sure they had to go through some renovations and some upgrades, improvements. But basically, they still are 1972. But they are not looking too bad, I have to commit that. There we have training facilities. Yeah, as mentioned, this is an active place where training for Olympic Games, German athletes train for Olympic Games right here. And I'm sure they appreciate that the venue from the 1972 Olympics is still here and supports them. There we have a lot of flagpoles. Yeah, why not? For every nation that took part of the games, they had a flag up there, and some more stands for spectators. Come back to you in a minute. Okay, away from the flagpoles. I don't want to step on the lawn or on the flowers that are set up here. This looks pretty cool, I have to commit that. All the colors, the yellow, the slight pink, of course the green. They're missing some white and some red. Oh no, here's the white. Every colors are around. Here at the start-finish line of the Olympic rowing contests and canoeing contests, 1972. This line and this tower, that should be a referee's tower, something like that, marks the finish line of the 2-kilometer track that goes all the way back there. I will walk now back towards this direction, but I will have to take a right turn somewhere because, yeah, I'm not only here to do this video about this fantastic place, but also to collect some streets in the borough of Feldmoching, as about halfway down the lake, the city of Munich officially starts. And of course there are some streets that I have to collect. Yeah, as you can see, the surroundings, they are pretty cool as well. We have some joggers just coming towards me. We have some cyclists here on the other side. Of course, some ducks, more birds. That's pretty cool. And of course, boats on the lake. And the distance markers, yeah, right here is one. On the other side, I hope we will get a little bit closer to the one on my side. Then I can show you the distance markers as well. The clock, yeah, this is not in use anymore. I have no idea why. Oh. And all of a sudden, we are outside the facility, which is marked by this fence right here. And I think I could go up there. Let's see it in a minute. No, I'm all fine. I have to go straight ahead for another kilometer about, and then take a right turn. Which is not too bad. And yeah, walking on the street parallel to the boats, to the rowing tracks. This is pretty cool. I saw on TV when I once watched a race from this lake here, that people with bikes tried to keep up with the boats, with the rowing boats. They had a hard time because these guys, they are fast. And right now, some of them, we do have double four with the steering guy that's sitting in front and the one guy that's rowing for himself. So who's winning? I cannot see it from here. That's why they have the jury tower set up exactly where they have it set up. Oh yeah, and here's the marker. 1,750 meters. The same on the other side. This is the distance from the start line to here. I think where the next banners are hanging, this is then the 1,500 meter mark. Yeah, exactly, that's what it is. You can see the sign, the 1500 sign, below this tower on the left-hand side. The Regattasee and the rowing lake of the 1972 Munich Olympics. Right now there is a discussion in the city if Munich should run for another Olympics, maybe in 2032 or 2036. My personal opinion, yeah, I think they should do it. The city can profit from the Olympics because they don't have to build everything from scratch. Almost everything is still here. We have this lake, which is still used, still quality of an Olympic venue. We do have the Olympic Stadium. We have a lot of smaller halls and venues like the SAP Garden that can hold a lot of events. We don't have to build a lot. A new cycling stadium, yeah, but basically that's it. And a new Olympic Village, but this wouldn't be bad either, because what does Munich need? Yeah, we need residential space. Be sure about that. And some improvements for the public transport, but this is what the city must do anyway, so they can do it for a reason, and maybe with some financial helps from the Federal Republic of Germany, but this would be seen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little walk here at the rowing track of the 1972 Olympics. I definitely did. I will go now in this direction for some more kilometers, and then let's see where I will end up. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and see you soon back in Munich. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.